Should there be a Modern Warfare 2 remake? Are these futuristic CODs getting terrible? Is Call of Duty getting worse? Why do we hate the current COD and love the last one up until the next one comes out, and then we love it until the next one, then we hate the last one? What is with the Call of Duty community? Why is it so frustrating for other gamers to look at us from the outside, and why do we self-loathe on the inside? I'm gonna explain to you guys why, and enjoy the video. So Optic Nadeshot, maybe you've heard of him, just tweeted this out about 6 minutes ago. And he says, next Call of Duty should be, the year is 2035, a nuclear EMP hits Earth and destroys all electronics. No robots, no tech, no jetpacks, just guns. Smiley face. And the comment section is full of a bunch of people from the ages of 12 to 12 and a half saying, yes, oh my god, yes, I'm tired of this futuristic combat. And some 20-some-year-olds, you know, people that grew up playing COD 4 and Modern Warfare, yes, I love a game that went back to Call of Duty's roots. Yes, and I hope it works too. Also, somebody here says, EMP wouldn't affect the guns too? No, EMP would not affect the guns. Tommy Dung with 3 G's. What the fuck, Tommy? So Nadeshot, why do you think there shouldn't be any futuristic jetpacks, and why do you think there should be an EMP and everybody goes back to AK-47s and M16s for solid combat? Well, probably because you started playing around what? COD 4? World at War? Modern Warfare 2 perhaps? You know what's frustrating to me is that Call of Duty players don't realize that they hate their own game. To explain it in a very pretentious way, what you're supposed to do when you start feeling frustrated and depressed is you're supposed to count the amount of hours you're staying inside. Because when you're staying inside, you're breathing in recycled air. If you're staying inside, for me right now, there's no windows open, it's winter, it's 23 degrees outside, Fahrenheit, you European bastards. It's 23 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. I'm not breathing in any fresh air. I'm breathing in the air I breathed in earlier. I breathed it. I breathed it. I'm breathing in recycled air, recycled oxygen. As I breathe it in, it will build up dead air in my lungs. So this can come from fresh air as well, but is more prominent from air that some people will call flat or stale air because it's being recycled in and out of my mouth and out of my stupid face. Yes, that was the right definition. Anyway, Call of Duty players' main thing, their main thing that people know them for is only playing Call of Duty. That's right, not touching, ew, Halo, it's like Star Wars or something, or Battlefield's like a combat simulator. Counter-Strike's stupid. It kind of is. Anyway, any other first-person shooter is dumb. Any other adventure game, RPG, racing game, sports game is dumb. Now, I'm not saying if you're a Call of Duty player you automatically hate all other games, but it is a fact that Call of Duty players are known for only playing Call of Duty. People got all pissy at Mark Rubin the other year when Ghost was coming out, and he said that Call of Duty players aren't gamers, they're Call of Duty players. They play Call of Duty, they might dabble in another thing or two, but at their heart, they turn on their Xbox, PlayStation, or computer, or Wii, to play Call of Duty. I edited it there because I said games and I meant Call of Duty. I hope you forgive me. But Mark Rubin was correct, and a broad strokes term, yes, Call of Duty players just play Call of Duty. They don't dabble in other games unless the game is extremely hyped or they're normal human beings that enjoy games. But normal Call of Duty players pretty much stray away from anything that doesn't have the word Call of Duty on it. Anyway, Call of Duty is more than one word. The thing about it is that when you're only recycling the same franchise through your console or your PC every year, you're only playing it. You're recycling it. Because each COD is going to be very similar. Do you know why Call of Duty gets so much bad press about being the same every year? It's because it comes out every year, so it's a little bit more prominent. But obviously the game has to be similar to the last one. It's within the same fucking franchise. Think about it. Name a Battlefield game that doesn't look a little bit like the last one. Same with Halo. Same with any game within its own franchise. It has to look similar. For fuck's sakes, if I bought a Call of Duty game and it looked like Battlefield, despite my love for Battlefield, it would be a shitty COD. And I see all these 20-something-year-olds saying, oh, I hate all these exo movements and these thruster packs and these wall runnings and these lasers and these stupid things, and I hate them all, and I wish COD would just be guns again. Yes, I get it. You're really good at aiming down sight and pulling the trigger. Awesome. Your adaptation skills leave something to be wished for, and that's okay. You want an old game that can rekindle your love for a game that you have not put down since 2007. You have been playing the same franchise. You can count the number of games you've been playing other than COD since 2007, Nadeshot, or anybody who's been playing COD for a long time. They don't go out and buy Destiny just to enjoy it. They don't go out to play Battlefield. They don't try out free indie games. They don't try these things out. They don't care about Legend of Zelda. They don't care about the new Star Fox game, which looks amazing. They don't give a shit about any of that. They don't care about the new Fallout, Skyrim. I could go on and on about Metal Gear Solid. There's games that COD players just don't play because they're COD players. So no, Activision and Infinity Ward don't need to get together and remake Modern Warfare 2. Why do you deserve to relive your past at the expense of progress? I had amazing times in Modern Warfare 2. My friend and I didn't have Xbox Live Gold at the time, but he came over to my house like every weekend, and even sometimes during the week, during the summer, we played split screen on Modern Warfare 2 constantly. To this day, that game still is my favorite maps, even though they're shoddily designed, and I just pissed someone off there because I just made fun of the God COD, but it has some shoddily designed maps. They're still my favorite because of my nostalgia. But I'm an adult. Not in terms of age, but in terms of my mentality. I'm sorry, I'm honest when I'm pissed. But I'm an adult. I can separate my nostalgia from what I need. As a gamer, what I need is a fresh experience. I need variety in my engagements when I play a first-person shooter. I want to see something I haven't seen before. I want to look at something I've never seen before. If you give me the same old thing, only thing it's going to do is rekindle nostalgia. It will not sustain my playtime. Let's take Battlefront for instance. Battlefront reminds me of a 90s shooter. It has all my music and sound effects that I love from Star Wars. Seriously, I was playing it on my computer at max graphics during the beta, and it felt like I was in the Star Wars movies. The game is beautiful, it sounds great. I bragged about my computer inadvertently, and I apologize for that, but seriously, I loved it. In terms of nostalgia, as a game, the gameplay, the variety, isn't worth $30, let alone 60. Seriously, with Battlefront, you're paying for how long it took them to make sure the textures look just right on the Stormtrooper's armor and not variety. That's a solid fact about Battlefront. The reason COD players want games to go back to Modern Warfare 2 confuses me. Because you got Modern Warfare 2. You got Ghosts. The fact that Call of Duty players can't look at Ghosts and see it as Modern Warfare 2 with admittedly worse streaks. I don't know who was in charge of designing the streaks at Infinity Ward during Ghosts, but they suck and they should be fired. But other than the ability to mash someone into their spawn with streaks, it was Modern Warfare 2. It was larger maps, it was fast killing, low recoil weapons, it had an ounce of dreary war and an ounce of arcade action. You had your dreary, broken world with a little bit of arcade fun, plus 100 points. Look, that guy's an astronaut and his gun looks like a pink zebra. The game was just as combat realistic or simulating as it was entirely silly and unrealistic. But the thing about Ghosts is that nobody can realize that they played Modern Warfare 2 when they're playing Ghosts. The reason they won't feel like it and the reason they will deny it is because they're not younger. They aren't back playing Modern Warfare 2 on their older TV without a headset listening to Linkin Park. That was me. And no one can go back to that time. So even when Ghost tries to rekindle that nostalgia, it plays Eminem, which used to do music. He used to do the songs for the older Call of Duties. He did one for Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1. They get Eminem, they get the old sound effects. The campaign reuses animations from Modern Warfare 2, and people play it and they go, "Dad, this sucks. When will COD get good again? I don't know to get it. I'm for some reason owning a pizza parlor." It's embarrassing because I look at it and I go, you just played Modern Warfare 2. And during Advanced Warfare, people are going, why don't we just get to play Modern Warfare 2? Go back and play Ghosts, and then play Modern Warfare 2 directly after, and tell me if it doesn't play similar, at least similar enough for you to shut the fuck up about remastering a COD from 2009. And then you want to go back to World War II. I'm sorry, if you've played a first-person shooter within the last 15 years, then you have played your fair share of World War II shooters. You don't want one back. You don't want to go back to Thompsons and M1 Garands. You don't want that. I'm sorry. Games that focus on one thing to quench nostalgia or to focus on one aspect of gameplay only end up dying in the long run. For instance, Titanfall. What an amazing idea to have a parkour shooter, right? Really well done. Feels tight like Call of Duty, moves fast like Brink, is large like Battlefield. Why did it fail? Because it only focused on that. If Call of Duty came out with a World War II game, its only selling point would be that it's a World War II game. Do I want a World War II game on next-gen consoles and PC to look absolutely brilliant and amazing and like really put you into combat, you know, have a next-gen D-Day scene? Oh, I'd love that. But it would not sustain gameplay. We need new guns, you need new maps, you need new kill streaks, you need everything to be new. You need it to be you need it to be shiny. Yeah, I'm trying to find a fancy word for it, but you need it to be shiny. You need it to look like you haven't seen it before. And even, because, again, when you played Ghosts, did you think of Modern Warfare 2? No. If you didn't see aspects of Modern Warfare 2 in Ghosts at all, then you're blinded by nostalgia, and you're, again, the reason the Modern Warfare community, it might as well be, but the Call of Duty community, you're the reason it gets frowned upon. If you're gonna whine about not getting the game that you played in 2009, then go play a different franchise. This one obviously is moving forward. Adapt or stop playing. And yes, again, I'm gonna reiterate this. Of course, the competitive players and the pub stompers would love a game with nothing to fuck with them. It all comes down to how fast you aim with your full automatic assault rifle. Da 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 da. Die, scrubs! Da 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 da. Sponsored by Mountain Dew and Doritos. Of course they'd want there to be no specialist weapons, or wall running, or jetpacks, or exosuits. And hey man, I hated Advanced Warfare. It is probably my number 10 COD. And 1 being the best, 10 being the worst. Probably my number 10 COD. I did not enjoy playing it. But I still saw what they were trying to do. I didn't like it, but it was trying to go forward. If it would have been a World War II game, I would have taken it easier. I would have been like, okay, this makes sense, and I would have been bored other than frustrated. And I've always said that being bored is better than being frustrated. But ideally, I wouldn't have to deal with either, wouldn't I? Seriously, I want Medal of Honor or Battlefield or something to come out with a World War II game. Because I know a lot of you guys are console players, and you guys don't go on PC and go, holy shit, there's a shit ton of World War II games out here. I'll go play a World War II game. I'll have a Thompson and a Gruer and a M1 Garand, and I'll have some fun, and I'll do this, and it'll be great. I know you don't do that. I know you're not going to do that because you're a console player. So you want a $60 World War II game. Well, let me explain to you what that entails. What a World War II game says is welcome to what you've already seen and known. All the battles have already been fought, all the weapons already designed, and all you get to do is hand us your money for just touching up assets we've had since 1999. Maybe if you didn't grow up with Medal of Honor Frontline, Rising Sun, Vanguard, Battlefield 1942, you didn't grow up with any of that, you didn't have that playing in the background, you didn't play the original Medal of Honor games, Pacific Assault, Allied Assault, the one with the parachuters. Oh, that was Vanguard and Allied Assault. Never mind. Anyway, if you didn't play any of those, games, I can see why you maybe want to see a World War II one. But then go play one of those. They were great. And if you really want to play Modern Warfare 2 and you really want to experience old COD, then go play old COD. The fact that people bought Black Ops 3 hoping for a feeling of Black Ops 2, it really makes me sad. And I saw a tweet the other day, somebody said, at Infinity Ward, can you make sure you rekindle the magic that Modern Warfare 2 gave us? Ghost was #poop. He used a hashtag like people make fun of using hashtags for. That sentence was broken, ignore it. But the thing is if this is the mindset that Call of Duty needs to keep going back, then it will. Because right now, what nobody can say about Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 is that they're just like the other Call of Duties. And that, right there, is no longer a good thing because now it's not familiar enough. Oh shit. Well, now it has to be old. Now it can't, nope, it can't be classic gameplay. It has to be straight fucking 1945. Look, the Call of Duty community is great. It's got great YouTubers, it's got some great people. But admittedly, it's got some shit people in it too. It's got people that hate change. And it's got people that hate the idea of anybody else doing better than them. You have people that only play for the win and the success and the high KD and the high win-loss. And you have the people that only play for that. And they only want a Call of Duty game that can allow them to succeed with the simplest and the least amount of work possible. I applaud Treyarch for making Black Ops 3 because it's as complicated as it is simple in certain areas. It is as fun as it is stressful. It is good. It is action that I can get behind. I enjoy playing it. I genuinely love it, and I really want to see people focusing on this. Black Ops 3 is a breath of fresh air without entirely taking the franchise and shitting on it. It gives you something new to look at and play with without taking your original toys. It's adding to your collection of games without shitting on the rest of them, and I think that's amazing, and it should be held in high regard for giving us fun, new ways to play, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I'm actually about to go play it now, so I will see you when I see ya. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you think about what I said, and I hope you don't mind these more negative commentaries. I'm not a negative person, I just don't put up with shit. I should make that a t-shirt. And that should be your guys' motto too. If something irritates you, talk about it to your friend, family, neighbor, grandma, whatever. Talk about it to somebody. Get it off your chest. What divides us from the animals is our ability to blab at microphones. It's quite fun. Try it. I'll see you when I see ya. And yeah. Goodbye!
If you think for 1 second that Ghosts was anything like Modern Warfare 2, I'm gonna have to ask you to, like, shove it up your ass.
I cannot believe that anybody would think... Oh, Nadeshot, you sexy animal, I want to kiss you. Jamie comments on Nadeshot's post saying, should have just tweeted, fuck this futuristic wank and give me classic COD. Oh yeah. There should be an EMP that brings us back in time to World War II and have it be called World at War II. That's from Sniper King Mike. Hire Lord Nadeshot at Infinity Ward. Nah man, at this rate, we're gonna be on different planets next year. COD, Intergalactic Warfare, equals Team Deathmatch on Mars, LOL. Yes, I agree, World at War II. The next Call of Duty should just be a remake of MW2. That's not the next Call of Duty then. Fuck, why would you pay $60 for something you already paid for?